Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Rayleigh Creative Travels. How are you? Sitting here by my little fire, eating my dinner. I thought I'd go live and see if anybody want to join me. I'll give it a little bit, see if anybody comes. Hello, say hello. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, Black Dog Adventures. I am eating my supper, sitting by the campfire. What are y'all doing? It's like super, super nice here. I'm in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I think it was 76 when I got here. It's just going to keep getting warmer. So Sunday, I think it's going to be like 80. So I got a little tiny campfire going, and I have bigger wood over there. But I got it from a sawmill today, and I can kind of hear it sizzling, so I think it's still wet from all the rain we had earlier in the week. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to burn the big pieces, because that one right there is kind of chunky. And it's not doing real great. So where are you guys at? Have you camped yet this year? Move the phone away. I don't know if you can hear me chewing. So I moved the phone. Campground is pretty empty right now in this row. I'm the only one in this row. I'm the first one in the row and the only one. California. Well, this is my first trip this year. So over here, there's campers. You can see they're super close together. This is how Pigeon Forge is. That one there has a nice yard. One behind me, you can see, it's about 10 feet behind me. Oh, you got a new RPod. So I chose this site because right on the other side of those trees is the bathroom. And my camper doesn't have a bathroom. And there is my camper. So it's really warm, Cheryl, up there. Do you have any rallies planned? I guess just when you plan one, then it might get cold again because we are still winter. There's another bathroom down there, but that one's not open until April. I was here once before, and I camped right across the street from that. Oh, I'm supposed to be aiming on the campfire. Oh, I did a video of a Geo Pro. The spring rally is today. So I did a video on Black Dog Adventures of a Geo Pro, but I don't think it was a 19 foot. I think it was smaller than that, but you can find it on my channel. Oh, today it's warm. Okay. I don't know. So those two sites right there, you see how close they are together, but then this one has all that grass before the next campsite. But the back of them is right against that one. Oh, this isn't really a place though that you come like to camp out in the wilderness and be out in nature. This is where it's more of a destination, the town, and you just bring your camper to sleep in. But it's so quiet here right now, like there's nobody around here, nobody outside. They're probably off doing all the tourist stuff. And Dollywood opens next weekend. So it'll probably be packed then. So Black Dog Adventures, do you know how to do the search for the video? Because you can put in like geo and it'll bring up any videos with that word in the title. And I think there's only one video, so it should be easy to find. Most of the ones on my channel are vintage. Okay, rally is in April. Hopefully you'll have warm weather. I'll have to check it out, Black Dog. Hello. Is it Sui TV? Where are you from? I think you're new to my channel. So Cheryl, did you have to get a new tow vehicle? Oh, I passed the Titanic Museum today on the way here. I have never been there, Cheryl, but my sister was there last year. I think it was right after I broke my wrist because I was supposed to go with her. She really enjoyed it. I don't know that I would. I don't really have an interest in it, but I was just going to go so she wasn't going by herself. But then I broke my wrist. Hmm. It is getting better. I finally got an appointment with a hand specialist to find out why it still hurts. Why my fingers still stiffen up and everything. Because it'll be a year, May 15th, since I fell. And my appointment with the hand specialist is in April. But I still have to be really careful with it. So Sui TV from the Philippines. My son visited there one time. He went there on vacation. He really liked it. He loves Asia. So I didn't even watch the Titanic movie because I knew it was sad and I would cry. So I didn't want to watch it. I didn't want to watch people drowning. I'm gonna poke at the fire. So hold on a minute. good. I did get some kindling. This is from a sawmill, so there's like these little wedges. Get it started. I don't think I'm going to be able to put anything big on there. And this I brought from home. This is bark off the tree. If you can see it. And there we go. So this falls off the tree at my house. And I brought some to use for kindling. And I saved a whole bunch of toilet paper rolls. I've got a bunch of them. I'm going to leave that. Thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, Joy. Come on over. Are you out and about tonight, Joy? I can tell you where I am. Oh, Unpaved Explorer. Yeah, he's a good guy, John. Might hit up a little fire, Joy. Hey, Ron, how are you? Thanks for coming in, everybody. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Editing for me and Kenny. Okay. Are you doing the raid parade tomorrow? I am good, Ron. First trip out for 2022. Eating a steak I cooked on the grill. Got my little campfire going. I need to adjust the camera here. I don't think anybody else is live, so I thought it was a good time to go on. Somebody hot rodding out on the road. Not too far from the main road, but I don't hear like a lot of traffic. Gorgeous weather, Ron. Hey, woman outdoors, how are you? Does anybody want to come up? If you want to come up, let me know. I'll put a link out. So, Ron, by Sunday, I think it's going to be like 80 degrees. That's the day I'm going home. Dollywood opens next weekend, and this place will be packed. pretty good fire going. I wonder if I can put some bigger wood on. Let me see. Anything? Hey James, how are you? Oh, I don't know if we're getting snow next week. Kenny wants to do the raid parade, but it took too long to have his video clips come through the internet, get it edited and back to him. Yeah, he'll have to have more lessons so he can do it. Let me see. Is Big Matt here? Did I miss somebody? We're good. Is Outdoors with Big Matt here? If he is, sorry I missed you. I was getting some firewood. Yeah, it is pretty relaxing. I'm so glad to be out here. I took a trip in December to Pennsylvania from Tennessee, but it was so cold. I'm in Pigeon Forge, James. It was so cold, you know, like I was inside the camper the whole time. It was hard to even keep it heated, and it wasn't like awful bad, but it was cold. So I didn't have any campfires or sit outside. It was freezing. It was like probably 20s and 30s. Now it's in the 70s. I'll show you guys. It just came in. This is camping across from me. And I'm the first one in this row, and I'm the only one in this row. That'll probably change tomorrow. And then I don't know if these are seasonals. But here, that one is like 10 feet behind me. I'll show you my little camper. That's my camper. I don't have the top up. Kenny can post in next week's raid parade. Yeah. So this is the inside. Still have reflectix on the walls. I don't have any lights on. Hopefully you can see. That's the kitchen area. That's a sink. That was a stove, but I took the burners out and I just used an electric frying pan. My new microwave. It's really dark. Let me see, I can open these. Get some light in here. So that's my new bed modification. It used to come out to there. You can see that on my latest video, how I changed it. And over here, I have a thing to hang my clothes on. Right there's the air conditioner. And then down there is my mini fridge. It's so dark because I don't have lights on, sorry. And then over here is a dinette. So it's Reflectix on the walls right now, but it'll get tan trunk liner carpet. It's a 1987 Cadet, originally from Poland. Hey, see this thing right here? This is the first time I used it tonight because I wanted to cook squash. Look at it. It's like horrible. And the whole thing like curled up. I put a picture on my community tab. I didn't know if it would go back down. I said, was it trash or can it be fixed? But there it cooled off and went back down. But I didn't like it because it went like a couple inches up on one end. Look how close that camper is to me. Really close. So this is how my windows open. They open like an awning. And then the top, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know, I raised it all the way up as far as I could. The top pops up. And I have my channel on the front window. I need to put one on the back. And then I have this sign right here. Yeah, I don't know. I had one that was like a teardrop last year. Or the year before. In 2020. And it was a 4x8 runaway camper. Hey, Mike. How are you? We're headed to Enchanted Rock this weekend to do a little tent camp. Is it warm enough there for tent camping? This guy in this little truck keeps revving the motor. I'm sure you can hear it. He's like 4 rows away from me. You can hear it. See that yellow truck right there. Right there. That's what you hear. He's revving up the motor. Getting ready for my camping trip. Yeah, I was going to come tomorrow. And then I decided to come a day early because it was going to be so warm. So gorgeous outside. So I decided to come a day early, and I'm really glad I did. Because I'm meeting friends for dinner tomorrow night, and then Saturday I have an event I'm going to get video for my channel because I don't have anything. And then I don't know what I'm doing Saturday night. And then Sunday I'm going home. So I wanted some time to just chill at my camper. Can you all hear me okay? I don't want to talk real loud. But I wanted time to just chill at my camper, and so I came a day early. I love that for you. Good. Let's see. Are you leaving, Ron? Oh, the fire. Yeah. So this is wood from a sawmill. See what it looks like? It's like those are the bigger chunks. I don't know if they're gonna burn. I'm burning the little stuff. I think it still has moisture in it because we had a lot of rain earlier in the week. I think I need to get some more, like get the coals really hot before I put the big pieces on. No fires and no water is working in the park. So you don't have bathrooms? I'm not hooked up to water. I've had this camper a year and I haven't hooked it up to water yet. I just take a jug of water with me. And you can wash dishes. There's usually like a dishwashing sink. But I use a lot of paper plates and plasticware, so I just throw it out. But I do like to have a bathroom. show you how close I am to the bathhouse. I guess I'm probably as close as you can get. Right there. That's the bathroom. Right there is the ladies' room. And there's a swimming pool, but I won't be using that this weekend. So I guess I'm probably the closest campsite there is to the bathroom. Mike says. The downside is they might have porta potties, but it's funny because the water was just working fine a couple days ago. Why is it not working now? I thought you meant that like it was turned off for the winter. Yeah, I always bring my own water. And I have something set up in my camper to use the bathroom, but I usually use campground bathrooms during the day. Hey, Darian, how are you? You have your meetup next weekend, right? You need to do a video, Mike. Joy, are you still here? Yeah, you're still here. You just said hi. Okay. Are you going to the Chuck Wagon cook-off, Joy? It'll be a good content video. Sisters on the Fly will be there with their campers. And Saturday from 9 to 3 is the public tour. You get to see all the campers. 30% chance of rain on Sunday, but you going home on Sunday? Can you just leave before it starts raining? I think we're supposed to get rain on Monday or Tuesday, but I'll be home by then. So Darian, you have your meetup next weekend? I was thinking about going until I planned to come here. I don't want to do 2 weekends in a row. This is like 2 hours in the opposite direction. Hey, Shirley. Does anybody want to come up? I can put a link out. This is my first trip, Shirley, of 2022. I'll show you all my little camper for those that just came in. Right there is my camper. I need to turn a light on in here, but here's my dinette. And then it gets dark, but back there is my bed. Put my lantern on. This is a battery operated lantern. It's not real bright. Looks brighter in the camera than what it actually is. And up here I have, let me find it. I have those little lights. They're actually supposed to be pumpkins. They're real pale, clear blue. And everybody likes my clock. Let me see. I can get this in the light. My clock. Isn't that cool? I got that at Cracker Barrel a few years ago. We're going to pack up beef and then leave and spend the rest of the day in Fredericksburg if we don't get rained on. see. Put a big piece. Let's see what happens. Probably fall off. That catches on. Hi, Paul. How are you? We're just sitting around the campfire. Kind of feels funny doing this when you don't need hours, because I remember doing live streams when I needed hours. Now I don't need hours anymore. I need hours on my other channel. Privies and Prims Needlecrafts needs 3,000 hours. Do I have a rock guard or a cover for my front window to prop it up so you can see out the window? I'll show you how it opens. I don't have a rock guard, but I don't have it latched. Well, there's one latch caught down there, but you see these arms right here? And then they have a little knob on them. Let me show you in the back. Oh, to let light in. I have lights. I just don't have them turned on. Yeah, see how that goes? And this knob, you tighten that so you can raise and lower it up as high as you want. And there's some of my, I don't do channel stickers, I just do stickers from events I went to. So there's all this, I don't know if you can see it. There's like sticky stuff on here. I have to goof off and get it off. It's from little Christmas stickers I did when I was traveling at Christmas time for the kids that were riding behind me. And then I made these into what my camper is, 1987 Cadet. They're like gummies. I do have to get a plug that goes in there where the water hose goes. Get one of them. And I have this storage thing in the front right here. A lot of storage in there. And I have my channel right there. Get that out of the way. And I made this with letters from Hobby Lobby. They're like cut up license plates, but they're not real license plates. They're from Hobby Lobby. It's like $1 something for each letter. Shirley, what time do you go on? I think at 8 o'clock my time. Like an hour and 20 minutes. How do you like the fire ring, guys? It's only like 4 or 5 inches high, and I had to ask for one. But you can see where they had a fire there, but there was no ring. There's no rings on any of these sites. So I had to call the office and say, how do I get a fire ring? And she said, I'll have my husband bring you one. And he said I could put it wherever I wanted. So I'm on the east in Tennessee, Eastern Standard Time. Like right now it's 6:40 here. Yeah, it's just a metal rim. I don't know what it came off of, a tractor wheel or something. Kind of reminds me of the Amish tractors. Joy, I missed if you answered me or not. Are you going to the Chuck Wagon Cook-Off? So I'm next to some mountains. I don't know if you can see it, but right there is a house. Right up there. Thanks, Mike. I don't know if I want to put any more on. Every time I go to one of the vintage camper events, we get a sticker. But I don't know if I want to cover my camper in stickers. I might not put any more on. I've seen people put them like inside their cabinet doors, on the inside of the door. don't know. I have like 8 rallies scheduled this year. I don't know. I might get like 4 of them might have stickers. Thanks, Mike. So today, you know, I keep planning to do the rest of the work. I have to go to my brother's in Georgia to do it. His wife's going to help me do the wall covering because it's trunk liner carpet and she used to work in an upholstery shop. And I'm in Pigeon Forge. It's really all the campsites here are close together. It's more of a like destination place to sleep while you're out doing the tourist stuff. Anyway, that right inside the door, the dinette seat on the right, I picked up the cushion to get in the storage underneath it, and the cushion was wet. And the wood covering the storage is damp. So that means I have a leak, which is probably from that front window. I had a tarp on the camper, but it's really too small and it just barely covered the front. Oh, that'll be fun, Shirley. Do lots of video. Okay, what is that? Brought you the smallest. Oh, fire ring. I don't know if they're all like that because I don't see any others. I'll have to take a walk tomorrow morning and see. You know, because I had to ask for this one. I don't know. So surely this one right here has a big yard between them. But look how close the one is behind it. I know. I mean, you guys are like, I always hear Roy and Becky talking about being out and in Quartzsite, like in the cul-de-sac, saying it was getting crowded. I'm like, that is nothing. This is crowded. I mean, look how close they are. This one behind me, look how close he is. He's like 10 feet from my camper. When I got here, he came right out, asked me if I needed any help, and I told him just don't laugh at me if I have to back up 10 times because eventually I'll get it. And I did. Hi. So, uh, thank you. I'm on YouTube Live. You're fine. You're fine. You want to wave and say hi? Stickers on your RV that are most meaningful to you. Yeah, I just don't know if I want to put any more on. I don't know if any of them are really meaningful to me because I'm not a stuff person. I'm a minimalist. So, extra stuff, I don't know. Yeah, I hope they are quiet at night because my bed is in the back. So, I imagine tomorrow, because tomorrow being Friday, that this whole row will probably fill up. Because there's an event right down the road. Let's see my back for a while. Not sure about getting out anywhere on the weekend. Well, hopefully you'll get better, Joy. It's too nice to stay in, laying in bed in pain. We're gonna poke at the fire. That, folks, is how you do dishes. Internet is losing signal here and there right now. Mine's doing good. Do you carry an emergency Flex Seal with you? No. My camper's fiberglass. It's molded fiberglass. So the good thing is there's not any wood in the walls to rot. I just have to find out where the water's coming in. My suspicion is, and sometimes I get water in the back too, and I think it's the window seals. The problem is the camper is originally from Poland, and I don't know if I can get those same kind of seals here in the United States. And if I order them, the shipping is like $60 or $65. That's what it was last year. I don't even know if it's went up. So, yeah, it's getting dark here. Yeah, you like that way, Shirley? That's a good way to do dishes. I do have a fork, a knife, and some tongs to wash, but that's it. Shirley, are you talking about the Flex Seal? Would you put Flex Seal on an Airstream? I need to go close my back window. I'm gonna get chilly. I brought his toys with him here. You probably can't see it. It's a four-wheeler or something. Some kind of big boy toy. See, I just loosen that knob and then the window comes down. You have to watch these latches. This is where my weak hand bothers me. I'm going to have to do it from inside. There's the stickers. So this is Jingle in July 2021. There's a video of that. I don't even know how to say that. That's an Indian name. 2021. Sylva, North Carolina. This is Sisters on the Fly. 7:50 in the morning. What's 6:50 at night here? That's Sisters on the Fly. Thank you for coming. Bye. This is a group I belong to. That's another vintage rally. Waynesville, North Carolina. And that was a Halloween rally with Smoky Mountain Vintage Campers, this group. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get off because I don't have any outside lights. It's getting dark and I got to clean this up so the coons don't get it. Let's see, if water is coming in from a vent or roof seal or something like that, they have light air clear filters. They touch it up. Yeah, I did use some. Hey, Mattman. I don't know if you can see it now because it's getting dark, but that's the windows. Yeah, you can't see it. Let me get a flashlight. So this right here is the seat that was wet, which is right under that window because the window is slanted. And here, you see that seal? I don't know how good you can see it, but it's different. It's very different. The window closed, so I have to latch it. Yeah, I also need up here on the end. That one's missing. And this one is broken. It's very brittle. So we have to get two of those. Bye, Sweet TV. Thank you for coming. And the back here, I don't have any. So I need to get 4 of those. And I don't know that I can get them anywhere in the States. My gigantic fire mat. I'm in Pigeon Forge. I'll stay with you guys till 7. And then I'll get off. Got to clean up before the raccoons get me. All right, bye. Have a great day. I don't like to go too far, Matt. In June, I'm going to Hiawassee, Georgia for a huge fiberglass rally. That's probably as far as I'm going. And I don't really even want to go that far. It's a big rally. Like, you can't even go to it if you don't have a fiberglass camper. So I have a reservation. I think it's the first weekend in June. I think it's the weekend after Memorial Day weekend. It's pretty big. It's called Eggs because our campers like kind of look like eggs because they're all fiberglass. They call it Eggs on the Hiawassee. On the Hiawassee River. And the rest, let's see, I have like 8 rallies scheduled. Couple in Waynesville, North Carolina. 2 in Limestone, Tennessee at David Crockett Birthplace State Park. Those are one right after another. First one's fiberglass and the next one's vintage. So I'm staying for 10 days. That's in October. So that's 4. There's one in Cherokee, North Carolina. That's 5. The Hiawassee is 6. And I forget what else. Oh, Roan Mountain. That was not a rally. That's just a group of us going. So that's 7. That's April. That'll be my next trip, I think. Unless I go to Georgia before then to get my camper finished. So, trying to think what else. Because I know there were 8 of them. I don't know. Anyway, it will be a busy year. It's just the way I like it. I love to camp. So, Matt, it's so warm in Tennessee where you are. It's even warmer over here. It was 76 today when I got here. It was late, sometime in the afternoon, 2:30 or so. So who else is here? Say hello. I see 8 people are watching. Yeah, it's going to be a gorgeous weekend, Matt. I actually came over a day early. I wasn't supposed to come till tomorrow. I came over a day early just because it was going to be so nice out. I wanted a day to just chill. Get somebody to fabricate some for you. I'm sure they have a company that probably does that. You know, I haven't even looked to see if I could get the same molding here. I don't even know. My sister-in-law knows of a place that like that's all they sell is they call it molding, you know, the rubber seals. So I would have to send them a picture and measurements and all that stuff. It's a company in North Carolina. And they may have it. I mean, there's like little things I need for the camper, like the clips that go on top of the window and stuff. So I could probably make it worthwhile paying that much shipping if I got everything that I could possibly need for this camper, like all the little parts. I just don't know. I just haven't even went there, Mike, because just dealing with my wrist and everything. And then it was winter time and My camper is parked in a storage lot when I'm not using it, so it's not like it's in my backyard and I can just go out and work on it. So I haven't really went there. But what I still want to do is paint the outside aqua, do the wall covering, but I don't want to do the wall covering now until we find out where the leaks are. So what we're going to have to do, I guess, is squirt it with a hose and have somebody on the inside to see where the water comes in. Hey, Kaylee. Oh, okay. Yeah, my fire's kind of little. It's actually bigger than it looks like on the camera, but it's small. Anyway, that's where that is, Mike. So we have, oh, and my brother's going to put a new floor in. The very back, it has a fiberglass shell all the way under, even under the floor. Hey, Spaceman. No ghost stories here. So the very back, like maybe 8-10 inches, rotted from a leak in the back. And we got that leak fixed. It had a whole bunch of pinholes, so there's all new fiberglass resin back there now. And it's a place where nobody will ever stand because it's under a slanted window and it's all the way at the back. So my brother is going to cut that section of wood out, maybe like 2 feet of it, and put a new piece in. It is fiberglass under it, so the molded fiberglass shell, so it's not like you're going to go through the floor. And then, so he's going to put a new piece of wood in there and then put in the laminate floor that looks like hardwood panels. And then I'll have a new floor. So you guys are just coming in. I was going to get off. Is anybody going live? Anybody else? I don't know if anybody's coming on at 7 o'clock. Poke around here. Spaceman, you should drive over and see me. You're not that far away. How far away are you from Pigeon Forge? Now we got some good fire going. Okay, bye, Joy. Thanks for coming in. Spaceman, I don't really know where the leak is coming in. I'm guessing it's the window, the front window, because it's the cushion. Let me show you. This cushion right here. There's storage under there, and I lifted the cushion off. Yeah, let me know if you come over. I lifted the cushion off here to get to the storage underneath it, because that's where I keep my tools and my leveler. So when I got here, I had to get my leveler out. And I noticed underneath this cushion, it was damp, and it had a little bit of mold on the cover. So I have to take the covers off when I get back home and wash them. And so this window, you know, is slanted, and it's like, it's really the only place it could be coming in. So it's got to be. Well, oops, came off the tripod. Yeah, it's got to be coming in. Right here's the window. Right there. So it's got to be coming in there. Here's the camper for anybody that hasn't seen it. I don't have my light out. I have to turn my light on. I have this really ugly light in here. I don't usually show this. I always hide it. Let me see. This This is a never before seen. See this ugly light? Okay, so this was screwed up onto this right here. Really ugly. So I usually just bring it out at night when I'm in here and nobody will see it. And turn it on. There. So that's a secret. That is a never before seen feature of my camper. Both of them actually work. And I have brand new lights to replace them. Which, let me see, I think here. This is what will replace it. LED lights. Yeah, it can come in, but you know, the thing is it's fiberglass. So there's not, I mean, this up here, it could be coming in, I guess, inside this cabinet, but nothing in the cabinet is wet. So nothing in the storage bench under here. Oh, it's just showing all dark. Nothing under there is wet. Only the bottom of that cushion and like the very back of it. So ugly light, but it works. Yeah, the new one is nice. The old one is ugly. And what happened is I put it behind a cushion when it was still hot because it's not LED, and it melted. As you saw that brown spot on the plastic, that's what that was. It it's from the heat from the light bulb pushing on the plastic because I put it under a cushion for travel. But when the floor and the inside gets done, those lights are all getting replaced. Journey along with Shannon is coming on tonight since you were asking who's coming on. Okay. I don't think I watched that channel. Heard of it, but I don't think I watched it. So Kaylee, as far as it being destructive, there's not a whole lot that it can destroy in my camper because it's fiberglass. But I hate that I have to take the cushion off, the cover. And hey, Mobile Tech. I have to take that cushion cover off and take it home and wash it. And then we're going to have to squirt the camper with a hose. So Mobile Tech, I wish you had come on when it was daylight. I could have showed you what I was talking about. Shop towels, yep, I know those. Yeah, I've put newspapers down and checked. I'm going to put an outside light on my camper, but not until after it's painted. Yeah, I have stuff called Lexel sealant, and I can try that on the window gasket. And Mobile Tech is going to scream and tell me not to do that. Because he redoes campers the right way. And I take shortcuts because I don't want to take the whole window and all the seals out. So anyway, yeah, no goop. See, I told you he would say something. The Lexel, I put it on somewhere else and it worked. I put it very thin, just a skinny bead. And I put, the way my dad taught me is to put painter's tape on both sides of where you're going to caulk. And then you get a nice clean line after you smear it in with your finger. You pull the tape off and you have a nice clean line. And I did that on the back, and the it worked. And you can't even see it. And I made sure I got paintable. It's high heat, it's flexible. Bye, Spaceman. So Mobile Tech, I don't expect to, I will say never, but I don't expect to ever have the place to do it right. I mean, I will go to my brother's for a few days to do the floor and the wall covering and paint it. But The as far as like having a shop to put it in, I just don't have that. Yeah, the seal doesn't last long. I don't. It's Lexel, and I read online it was supposed to be super good. Bye, Spaceman. Thanks for coming. And I used it, like I said, on the back, and I think it worked. The other thing is to just tarp it. You know, I need to get a bigger tarp though. I can just tarp it, and when it's in storage, because it's in storage like in a field, it's just grass and some stones thrown in with a chain link fence and barbed wire around the top. But it's all open to the elements. So that's my other option. But I would like to find out before we do the wall covering. Bye, Matt. Thanks for coming. Before I do the wall covering, the trunk liner carpet, I would like to find out where the leaks are and get them fixed so it doesn't ruin the carpet. But the carpet actually won't mold because it's what they use inside boats. It's like polyester. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off because I know some people are going over to another channel and it's dark and I need to clean up my cooking stuff so the raccoons don't get it. So I might see you later on in the weekend, maybe, maybe not. I'm here for an event, the Chuck Wagon Cook-Off in Pigeon Forge. You can look it up. There are YouTube videos of it. Should be a lot of fun. And Sisters on the Fly are having a rally, so I'm going to get lots of video, I hope. Talk to y'all later. Have a blessed day. Bye. Thanks for coming, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. See ya.